Hello, hello, good people. Hello, and welcome back to another car conversation or Make America Think Again with Vaughn. I hope everyone is doing well, and as well as to be expected, because whew, there's a lot going on, a lot going on. So I want to start off talking about this situation with Bibi Netanyahu trying to goad America into joining Israel in yet another war. Yet another war. So you obviously you know how I feel about it, but let me give you some of the information that I know right now. Right now, as I'm recording this, apparently B-2 stealth bombers are on the way. And these B-2 stealth bombers are needed to carry these bunker buster bombs that only we have, that Netanyahu wants in order to attack Iran, or according to him, to decimate their nuclear capabilities, because he has been trying to sell America on this notion that Iran has been building nuclear weapons since about 2016. He's been saying this. I've seen recordings as far back as 2016. You know, he's got big graphics and everything. But in each one of these videos, very similar to Felon 47, by the way, he says they are on the precipice, or they are about to, or in just a short period of time they will have. And each and every time he talks about it, he keeps saying that it hasn't happened yet, basically. If I was to paraphrase what he's saying, it hasn't happened yet, but they are on the verge of, they are on the precipice of, it's about to happen. So we have to do something. So there are two camps right now in America. There are two camps. One is he's lying. And the other camp is, yeah, we got to stop their growth or their movement, or these nuclear weapons that they supposedly have in the middle of some mountain somewhere, or at the bottom or the base of some mountain somewhere. And so you probably saw the back and forth between Cancun Cruz and Tuckums this week. You probably saw that. So that was two camps illustrating, you know, how they believe and what they think about this topic. Here's what I have learned and heard many discuss. Number one, that Israel would not have attacked Iran as they did here recently if they knew for sure Iran was capable and had nuclear weapons. They just wouldn't have attacked them. So the people are saying there's proof in that Iran doesn't have this capability, because Israel would not have attacked them. Also, this camp of people is saying that what Iran does have are stealth bombers. Let me get that right. I'm sorry, hypersonic missiles. And these hypersonic missiles are faster than the speed of sound. So if they were to come at us, there's no like running away, running down a field or running up a hill like you see in movies. It's there, it's on you, you're gone. So the people are like, and I am of this camp, no new wars. We want no parts of this. Americans want none of this. We don't want our tax dollars going towards it. We don't want our relatives, our friends, our children going over there to fight it. We don't want any of it. And as a matter of fact, Felon 47, this was part of your campaign promise, that there would be no new wars, that you would also, you also topped it off with saying that you were going to end the war between Russia and Ukraine, which is still ongoing. You also said that you were going to end day one, within 24 hours, you were going to end the massacre, because that's not a war, the massacre that Israel is unloading on Palestine. But those two conflicts, those two situations are ongoing. They're continuing as I speak. There are people that are Palestinians that are starving to death and being bombarded every time they try to go and get the little bit of food that is allowed into Gaza. And you still have Ukrainians fighting, battling with Russia. None of that has gone away. None of that has gone away, but these were campaign promises. Now you're probably wondering where Felon 47 lies on this situation. Well, what he gave us this week was his usual 2 weeks response. First, he told the people in Tehran, oh, you need to evacuate immediately. He posted that. So we're governing and we're warning and we're threatening people through social media. That's the number one wrong thing. But number two, he said evacuate immediately. And then he comes back this week and says, oh, well, I'll make a decision in 2 weeks if America's going to get involved or not, within 2 weeks. And with 2 weeks is his standard response. If you haven't caught on yet, 2 weeks is what he says about everything. 2 weeks, a couple of weeks from now, 2 weeks from now. However he phrases it, it always adds up to 2 weeks. So that's where we are right now. He gave this answer this week of the 2 week answer that he always gives, 2 weeks response. And then I call it the 2 week trick, because I believe in somewhere in there, he's just basically trying to buy time and hope that it poof goes away so he doesn't have to make a decision. Because inside every bully, you have to know there's a coward, okay? So he doesn't want to make this decision. But also the 2 week period of time, hopefully it will, provide for cooler heads. I doubt it, because Netanyahu, this is apparently something that sociopath wants. Isn't it incredible that the two sociopaths that are sucking all the air out of life right now for millions and millions of people, both use the same in a little while, in 2 weeks, on the precipice of, going to happen shortly, in a couple of weeks, you'll see in a short period of time. Isn't it interesting that both of the sociopaths use the same type of lingo when it comes to these big critical moments and things, not only in history, but in people's lives? It's just mind-blowing. Where we are is just mind-blowing. But just know that the B-2 stealth bombers they're en route to where they're needed to go. I believe that's Guam. And they are necessary to carry these bunker buster bombs. It could be that they're rolling them out and putting them in motion. So just Iran sees it, and hopefully that gets a reaction out of Iran and we don't have to do anything. Maybe that's all what this is all about, just a big show, because he loves a show. He loves a reality show. We know that. But it could be something bigger. It could be something more. And it could be another war. And to that I say, Americans want no parts of it. We don't want no parts of it. Get somebody else to do it, BB. We want no parts of it.